together all that time he was taking up for granted.
We made a record almost to completion, and we started listening to the rough mixes. We had a listening session with me and Benji and the producer, and we were just so disappointed in ourselves. And then we went away to Vancouver, and we said we're gonna get this, and we're gonna do it. And we started fresh in a lot of ways, and beyond just musically. Like, we started working out. We were disciplined every day. We got up, we worked out, we went to the studio. That's our whole life was for a good 2 months. That's all we did. Every single day, we were disciplined, and we made these songs our priority. We wrote mostly a new record, and we took the time and we put the energy in, and the end result we're really happy with.
There isn't a release date, but the way it looks right now,
Late August, September.
yeah, it looks like it's kind of odd, but it's going to be coming out exactly 10 years from when our first record came out. For me personally, this record was a real turning point in my life. Like, I was not in the best place in my life. I had, kind of accepted a little less for myself in some situations, and then I woke up one day and I was like, man, I get to make music for a living. And I was like, I never really thought about it that simple. And I was like, what am I doing? I need to be in the studio every day making music. And I just got on fire, and I just fell in love with music all over again. I name our records. I love.
It conceptualizes.
That's
all
kind of my
records.
favorite. One of my favorite things to do is name a record. But cardiology, like I kind of got on this trip of like, there's no way for science or medicine to describe, why when someone breaks your heart or you lose a friend or your heart actually physically hurts, and so I got on this trip. Everything in our life kind of revolves. We're all just kind of trying to figure our hearts out. It's just everyday life is cardiology. Everyone does something, for a reason, and the reason is usually from their heart. They either got hurt, or they're dealing with this, or they're dealing with that. It's all cardiology, and that's about as deep as I get. But that's it.
It's a record. They're pop songs. They're fun songs. If you hear them off in the background, you'll go, "Oh, that's Good Charlotte." For fans, for people that aren't fans, maybe no difference to them.
I feel like when
But it strikes a chord.
Yeah, I feel like when our fans put their headphones on and they listen to this record, I feel like we got a connect. There's a connection that we made with it this time, We had to go on this ride. We had to go on our own journey. And our second record and our third record and the last record was. We were at different places in our life, and you know what? I strayed away in certain way, we all have our own path, and I think on this record, the vibe I get is like the boys are back, they're
It feels good again.
Yeah.
It feels really good, and it's exciting.